Paul Cessford has tweeted in and says, please, 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 can you ask Ali about playing with Gazza, what he was like, and particularly the Gordon Durie fish story.
Oh, I mean, the lad's just, he's a legend, you know, but first and foremost, what a football player. I mean, what a talented football player. And you know, some boys, I actually think we might have got the best of him at Rangers, because he was comfortable, he was happy, he could go and do his fishing and, you know, the whole bit, and the fans, everybody loved him, and how could you not, you know? And he's probably the one player that I ever played with that really could win a game himself, take a game by the scruff of the neck and win a game with just sheer ability and determination and talent. And plus, he was some boy. I mean, that story, I'll never forget that story. He used to go fit. I mean, you know what he's like, he's an insomniac. He just could never sleep. He loved his fishing. So we used to come into training every morning, collar and tie. When we trained at Ibrox, that was just something, the history of the club, 140 years, we used to come in collar and tie. So, and he used to be in every morning, bang on 9 o'clock for training at 10, but one morning he's not there, it's 10 o'clock, 9:45, and we're looking about, where's Gascoigne, you know? Next minute the door gets kicked open and he comes in with a pair of waders on, right? With collar and tie underneath it. Holding up two of the biggest trout you've ever seen in your life, right? So we were just falling about laughing, couldn't believe it, hysterical, right? So he was injured and I was injured, so the boys got away in the minibus on the away training, and he said to me, he says, right, come on, Coist, he says, we'll have a laugh for the fish. I says, what do you mean? He said, right, who's been annoying you? And I went, I said, Durie. I says, Gordon Durie's been really annoying me. He says, right, get into his pocket, get his car keys. So we went into Dukey's car, his trousers, went out of his car, right? So he comes out with the 2 fish, Gascoigne. So we open up the boot. No, this is unbelievable. So we unscrew the spare wheel, and I throw the fish in, and I go to throw the other fish in. And Gascoigne says, no, he says. I said, what do you mean? He says, watch. So he takes one of the fish out, screws the wheel back on, he finds a compartment in the back seat of this car that you wouldn't know existed, and throws the other fish in there. And he looks at me and says, when he finds the first fish, he'll think that's it. Do you know what I mean?
So
it's a sensational criminal devious mind. That's what we're dealing with. Well, I need to tell you, for the next 3 or 4 days, Durie's coming in and saying, but smelling my car, I can't get rid of it. He says, I'm even stopping at the traffic lights, he says, there's people walking by me. And then, of course, he finds the first fish, like Gascoigne said he would find the first fish. And he thinks that's it, but you see, for the life of me, I can't get rid of the smell. And I swear to God, we went out one day to go on the bus, and you know these wee Christmas trees, air fresheners? It was like Sherwood Forest. He's got yellow ones, orange ones, blue ones, purple ones, every fragrance known to man, you know? And I think it took him about a month to get rid of the smell in the car when he found the second fish. But, I mean, that was Gascoigne, the funny side of Gascoigne. But, you know, what a great human being. Well, obviously well documented his problems, which we obviously hope he sorts himself out, which would be great. But what a lad.